World War II, a global conflict of unprecedented scale, raged from 1939 to 1945. It pitted the Axis powers, led by Germany, Italy and Japan, against the Allies, primarily the United States, Great Britain, the Soviet Union and China. By 1945, the tide of the war had turned decisively in favor of the Allies. Germany had surrendered in May 1945, but Japan, under the leadership of Emperor Hirohito, continued to fight on. The Pacific theatre of World War II had been particularly brutal, marked by fierce battles on land, at sea and in the air. The United States, seeking to bring a swift end to the war and minimize further casualties, made the fateful decision to use a new and devastating weapon, the atomic bomb. The Manhattan Project, a top-secret research and development program, had been underway since 1939 to develop the atomic bomb. Led by physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, it culminated in the successful test of the first atomic bomb at the Trinity site in New Mexico on July 16, 1945. With the successful test, the United States possessed a weapon of unimaginable destructive power. The decision to use this weapon against Japan became a subject of intense debate within the highest levels of the US government. The selection of Hiroshima as the first target for the atomic bomb was based on strategic, military and logistical factors. Hiroshima, a city of approximately 350,000 people, was a major industrial center and military port. Its location on a flat coastal plain made it an ideal target for maximum blast effect. Hiroshima had been relatively untouched by previous bombing raids, making the damage inflicted by the atomic bomb starkly apparent. The US military believed the bomb would shock Japan into surrender and avoid a costly invasion. President Harry S. Truman ultimately made the decision, believing it was his duty to end the war quickly and save American lives. On the morning of August 6, 1945, a US B-29 bomber named Enola Gay took off from Tinian, carrying an atomic bomb nicknamed Little Boy. At 8:15 a.m., the Enola Gay released Little Boy over Hiroshima. The bomb detonated approximately 1,900 feet above the city, creating a blinding flash and a deafening roar. The explosion instantly killed an estimated 80,000 people and injured tens of thousands more. The blast wave leveled buildings within a 2-mile radius, and intense heat ignited fires that incinerated everything in their path. The mushroom cloud rose to over 40,000 feet, casting a dark shadow over the devastated city. In the aftermath of the bombing, Hiroshima was a scene of unimaginable devastation. Buildings were reduced to rubble, streets littered with debris and bodies, and the air thick with smoke and dust. Survivors, many suffering from severe burns and radiation sickness, emerged into a nightmare. Radiation sickness caused nausea, vomiting, hair loss and bleeding, leading to agonizing deaths. Long-term effects, including cancer and genetic mutations, plagued survivors for decades. The bombing also had a profound impact on the environment. The blast and fires destroyed vast areas of vegetation, leaving a barren wasteland. Radioactive fallout contaminated the soil, water and air, posing long-term health risks. The environmental consequences continue to be felt today, a stark reminder of nuclear weapons' destructive power. The bombing of Hiroshima sent shockwaves around the world. News of the unprecedented destruction and loss of life spread rapidly, eliciting a mixture of awe, horror and disbelief. The United States government defended the use of the atomic bomb, arguing it was necessary to end the war quickly and save American lives. However, many condemned the bombing as a morally reprehensible act against civilians. The Soviet Union, alarmed by American military might, entered the war against Japan on August 8, 1945. On August 15th, Japan announced its surrender, effectively ending World War II. The bombing of Hiroshima had a profound impact on international relations, ushering in the Cold War. In the decades since World War II, Hiroshima has become a powerful symbol of the horrors of nuclear war and the importance of peace. The city, once a bustling metropolis, has been rebuilt as a testament to human resilience and a reminder of nuclear weapons' devastating consequences. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park, built on the site of the former Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, stands as a poignant memorial to the victims. The iconic Genbaku Dome serves as a stark reminder of nuclear weapons' destructive power. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum documents the bombing's history and aftermath, providing a sobering look at the human cost of nuclear war. Hiroshima has become a destination for peace activists, world leaders, and ordinary citizens from around the globe. The city's message of peace resonates deeply in a world still threatened by nuclear weapons. The bombing of Hiroshima stands as a pivotal event in human history, marking the dawn of the atomic age. The lessons from Hiroshima are as relevant today as they were in 1945. The use of nuclear weapons, even in retaliation, is morally reprehensible and carries catastrophic consequences. The proliferation of nuclear weapons poses an existential threat to humanity, and it is imperative to work towards their elimination. Remembering Hiroshima means honoring the victims, the resilience of survivors, and recommitting to peace. The story of Hiroshima is a story of both tragedy and hope, a reminder to strive for a more peaceful and just world.